This week on Losers of Initiative.
His punch is so powerful it shattered that coat rack.
Wow. Yeah. That's made of wood, was it?
Mental wood.
You can't say mental wood, mate.
That's the only kind of wood that...
Is that as dirty as it sounds? Hey.
Okay, so Master Yi is sitting up there with a smirk on his face as the walls and ceiling are closing down upon you. And as it's closing in, do you do anything or say anything in particular?
Sorry, what is the room made out of?
The walls and ceiling have turned into sort of just a smooth metallic looking,
And I can only pass through conductive material if there's obviously like small holes.
No, you should be able to enter in. I mean, if we allowed you to go into like the circuitry,
Yeah.
then you should be able to enter in any sort of metallic thing.
Well, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave Mike. Mike,
Well,
you got
while
any
I'm sitting on my throne and the room is collapsing behind me, like some Alice in Wonderland.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna conjure up like a coat rack with a top hat on it, back toward where it's collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's collapsing behind us, not toward Master Yi, correct? Just to see what happens to this coat rack I summon. Does it start to shrink down, or does it physically break when it comes in contact with the walls? What happens?
Yeah, it basically just gets pushed because it's basically like the walls are closing in on you. And so you summon that coat rack, and it just, as the walls coming
6 feet tall
toward you,
okay,
it just knocks it over.
Oh, okay. So the ceiling and floor aren't coming together.
The ceiling is coming down, but the floor is not going up because you're still standing.
The background, the walls coming toward me.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. It is at this moment where there is a dazzling flash of light, sort of halfway between you and the Master Yi crowd up on the throne ahead. And after the dazzling flash of light fades, you see another older, oriental-looking individual standing there who you do not recognize. And he says, "Master Yi." And at this point, Master Yi sort of gets an angry and worried look on his face, like, "Oh no!" And he turns. After he says that, this figure says that, he kind of turns back and looks at you, sort of like shakes his head, like, and then turns back to Master Yi and says, "You were put here. This is your prison. It is not the prison for others." And Master Yi speaks up and he says, "I did not think that you would take notice of things, Daijun. This is not your problem. I have served my sentence in this fortress of the Radiant Star, and it is time for me to your punishment to be relieved." And Daijun, obviously this character. Now, Mr. Mewtwo, you remember the name Daijun as the person, the sort of deity figure in the Legend of the Ten Sons. He was the one.
Right.
He's the one that cursed.
He's the
Master
father
Yi.
of the 10 sons.
Correct.
As far as okay.
Yeah, he was the creator figure in this story.
Okay. I don't know.
So anyway,
what's this guy gonna want?
So this,
what's this guy's motive?
This Daijun figure, he says, "This prison was created for you, Master Yi, not for anyone else." And Master Yi pleads his case of, "But I have been imprisoned here for a long, thousands of years. My sentence must have an end, and it is time for me to go back to the earth and claim what is rightfully mine." And Daijun says, "That is not for you to decide, Master Yi. I will not have this fortress of the Radiant Star, which I created is to contain you, dismissed and used to create someone else. And with a wave of his hand, as he turns, the walls that were closing in just go back. They just disappear as if it goes back to its original look. Okay? And Master Yi's like, getting upset, but he knows, you can tell that he's like, I can't fight this guy. This Dijun character was not somebody that you fight. But he also, Dijun, after that dismissal of this closing in prison, he says, I have been watching the activities that you have been doing back on this planet, and I took the guise of this small lizard creature that you were so ready to ignore.
Who is he talking to right now?
Master Yi.
Okay.
And basically he tells us, that he's been watching and seeing what Master Yi was doing and doesn't approve, and, wasn't going to intervene because he had intervened initially and put Master Yi in this prison. But because Master Yi's plan is to put you in this prison and go back to Earth, he's basically intervening to stop that, but he's not going to fight Master Yi. So, but that dialogue kind of continues, and then he turns and looks at you almost like you're insignificant,
Which we are.
and he kind of looks back.
How about after I pick up the top hat and put it on?
Okay.
Tap the top to fit it snugly. Does he still look at me that way?
Yes.
Like I'm insignificant?
Yep.
With this top hat?
With the top hat. You are insignificant and fancy at the same time. But yeah, and he basically prevents Master Yi from imprisoning you, and tells him that, your sentence is not up. Your sentence is forever, and forever is forever. And with that, he sort of he just disappears. He poofs away as quickly as he arrived. And, sort of a stunned silence as Master Yi just kind of sits there, and he's very angry, but he's not sure that this Dijun character's gone yet.
Yeah, neither are we.
Right. So you kind of stare across at each other.
Let's slide that coat rack across the floor and see if that force field is still up.
Nope. Yeah, it slides right to him.
Right up to his feet.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm gonna sit back down on my throne.
Okay. As you sit back down in your throne and the awkward silence continues for a few more seconds, one of the two doors that were behind the throne, kind of flanking and behind the throne back there on the opposite side of the room, bursts open, and a very confused looking Tectonic emerges into the room with you.
Can I see them?
Yep. And immediately upon that, Panda, which, the door that bursts open from the far side of the room is the one that was by the Panda. As soon as that comes in, Panda shoots a quick glance over at Master Yi and then looks over at Tectonic and moves to confront him, whether he's going to beat him up or confine him or what.
Okay, seeing this, I'm going to go into energy form.
Okay.
And I'm instantly going to fly over and try and use some teamwork, and I'm going to try and better Tectonic's ability to attack, like distract Panda.
Okay. So let's go ahead and I want Cosmic Ray to roll an initiative roll. Just Cosmic Ray.
12.
All right, 13. I beat you by 1. All right, so you go into energy form and zip over there, but Panda in one quick leap jumps over, and he's gonna smash down on Tectonic. We go ahead and roll. So that is going to be a 26 against your parry defense.
Hit.
All right, and now you need to make that would be a 28, sorry, 28 toughness.
Beat it.
Okay. So yeah, he hits you, kind of knocks you back a bit, and, but you don't take any damage. All right, and the fighting in earnest has ensued. So go ahead, Cosmic Ray, go ahead and make your attack roll with the teamwork in mind.
Okay. That is an 18.
Okay, so that's 2 degrees of success. So that's going to go ahead and give him a plus. Where's my cheat sheet? To aid, that would be a 3 bonus. to Tectonic's next action. So let's go ahead and roll and shift for everybody. The number to beat is 19.
I won.
Lost.
Tied.
Okay, one more time, roll. The number to beat is much less than 19.
7.
Oh, but more than 7, 10.
Okay, so I'm going to attack,
Okay.
adding an additional 3.
Yep.
Of course, rolled a 2. 11, 13.
13 is not good enough to get through his parry defense. So, all right. So it looks like Ju Ya is moving to interact, intercept, or attack, or affect, or whatever Mr. Meudial. You know, because she's like the brain, mind affecting, conjuring. She's the bad guy, Mr. Meudial. So she's kind of, and she knows this, so she's going after you.
I thought Mr.
Fine.
Meudial was the bad guy, Mr. Meudial.
Sometimes.
Oh.
And then Panda and Tectonic are fighting. Master Yi seems to be seeing this. He's gonna focus down on Cosmic Ray.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah,
All right.
he's just going to shoot me out of the sky.
Yes, he does it
Yeah,
so
he's
well.
done this before.
Yep.
All right, so Panda attacks and misses horribly. Ju Ya is going to create a hole in the floor, whoop, to swallow Mr. Meudial up. So, Mr. Meudial, you need to... Well, first I have to see if I created it under you, which is going to be off of your dodge defense. So, dodge defense is going to be 15, so, yeah.
Is this the one where I add 10 to that, or is it just
Yeah,
the base?
this is to add 10 to. So if it is higher than...
It's already higher than 15.
So, yeah, she creates the hole, but you just step aside, or you were floating, or, you know, for whatever reason, it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Is my throne gone, though?
Yeah, it swallows... Yeah, it just swallows
Well-
up your throne.
Now it's on.
Okay.
Now you've done it.
And Master Yi, he doesn't seem to do anything. He's still sitting in his throne, and he's looking at the Panda Tectonic Cosmic Ray scuffle. He's kind of turned and looking at that.
He's
But
not doing anything?
You don't see him take any action right now. And so it is your turn. Losers of initiative.
Me! Hooray! Knowing that he likes to conjure a bow and shoot me out of the sky, I'm going to kind of use Panda as a block.
Okay.
And so can I just, like, tickle Panda's thighs or something? Like, keeping him away, like, in between me and Yao? Yi?
Well, because your movement is so high, that shouldn't be a problem. You're in energy form.
He
and
shot me in the sky before when I was flying.
Yeah, you didn't have a gigantic, 9-foot tall panda man blocking you. And you're consciously making the effort to keep Panda there, and you're really fast. Do you want to perhaps, and you said you had to tickle Panda, I'm assuming you want to distract Panda to give Tectonic another bonus.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
mate.
I want to just continue flying around, trying to give as much bonus as I can to Tectonic.
Make it so.
That is a 21.
21, that's 3 degrees of success. So 3, 4, 3.
2 was 3, so...
So 4. So go ahead and you get a 4 bonus to your action, your next action. Mr. Meudial.
Can I... Distraction and teamwork, can I just try to distract or disable... I guess it would be stupid Mystic Bindings, wouldn't it?
So useful.
But it's going to be on her, it's not going to work. I already know this.
That power is so broken in this game.
So
it doesn't
OP.
work.
What's the range on it? Can you do it on Panda?
Doesn't matter. He'll probably get nothing.
Or me?
Well,
No.
Panda's so strong, too. He'll probably just break out of it. Because I think it's a physical restraint.
Can't you conjure a bucket on his head?
Yeah.
He loves buckets.
I do love some buckets. Can I summon a cage around her? That's what I want to do. I want to conjure a cage just to stop her. My intent is to actually engage Master Yi in conversation. That's what I'm going to try to do.
I'm going to engage him in conversation.
Compliments.
I'm going to talk him down.
You look nice in that throne.
I did take a lot of points in compliments.
Did you?
Nice.
Yep. Close combat 0. Compliments 6.
There you go.
All right, so you whip up a quick cage around Juya.
Juya.
All right. And you're not trying to like hit her with it or make her fall in it. You're just basically the area around her. You're basically conjuring a cage.
Right. It's whatever. Physically restrain her, but that's probably not going to do much.
Right. Well, most of her powers are all mental powers. So.
Yeah. I'm trying to trying not to be super aggressive at the moment. 21 on that.
Yeah, she's in the cage. Boop. You create a conjured cage around her.
Despite all her rage.
Despite all her rage, she is still just a Juya in a cage.
Nice.
All right.
Master Yi. Does he turn?
Yeah, he'll go ahead and shoot you sort of like a what look on his face.
Eternal imprisonment seems unjust. And then Cage, I don't know. Get 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I get to say.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll initiative again. 17 is the number.
I tied.
Beat it.
All right, so round 2, Mr. Muto.
I lost.
So once again, 22.
I lost.
All right, so same order. Round 2, Tectonic.
Tectonic's gonna smash. This time with better
Better smashingness.
It's not great, but it's not awful.
23.
23 against his parry. That's a hit.
Yeah.
So what's the damage?
11.
Plus 15 is 26. You guys are just gonna punch each other all day. Yeah, you're punching boom, boom, back and forth. You know, it's kind of like the Hulk fighting the Thing. You're just hitting each other, and no real damage to the person's being done, but there's lots of like knocking around and stuff. Okay, and then he'll return the favor because it's what he does. He's panda. Oh my god. That's a 14 parry.
Miss.
All right. Okay, so yeah, Master Yi, you said, Mr. Mutil, you said to Master Yi, eternal imprisonment seems a little excessive,
right.
basically. Or something.
Unjust for any crime.
Yeah, okay. So he angrily looks over at you when you get his attention, and you say that, and a quizzical look appears on his face, and he shoots you with some heat vision. So you have to make a...
It's quite the look.
What the
Yeah. Yes. So you actually have to roll your standard dodge, not your plus 10 dodge, and score a DC of 20 or more.
What do you add for dodge there, Mike?
Dodge?
Yeah, I think it's 8 or something, isn't it?
This is the base 8?
Yeah.
What am I shooting for?
20.
I got a 20.
That looks like an 11.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
Plus 8
Yeah,
is 20.
you're right, 20.
11 plus 8 is 20.
All right, so that means you have a 25 toughness resistance, or you take a hit.
You had 3. What if he can't make it?
Well, then we need to find out how much he missed it by.
25. That's a 12, right? With my constant shield up.
Okay.
All right, here we go. That's is that a 9 or a 6? That's only 21.
21, so that's 1 degree of failure. So you are dazed, and you take 1 hit of damage. And you are dazed, which means you only get 1 action next round, whether it's a move or a standard action.
Okay.
And now we have 2 Mr. Mutiles. They just split him in half right up the middle.
Cuts him in half.
Whoa.
Well, he only took 1 hit. I guess he's not really.
Okay. All right.
All right, and then, yeah, Juya reaches up and grabs the cage, and she says, "Oh no, what am I going to do? I am trapped in this cage." And, and then just sort of passes through it like they're ghost bars. Okay?
Passes through it.
Yep.
I can't do that. She can't do that.
Oh, okay. Because you guys are the exact same.
Exactly.
I forgot that.
She's
same.
just bad. He's good.
Yeah, she just moves through the bars like they're ghost bars or something. But she actually, since she actually had to use a power to do that, that takes her action. Yeah, she moves out, says like, "Oh no, what am I going to do?" And she just kind of walks through it like, huh, really? That's what you got? And yeah, Master Yi did his thing, so go ahead, losers of initiative.
I never get to be in that club.
I'm going to continue flying around, touching privates of Panda.
Whoa.
Do you have privates in energy form?
I don't, but I'm touching Panda's privates.
Oh, gotcha.
Shocking.
So that is a 26.
Woo! So that's, 4? Yeah, 16 is 2, 21 is 3, 26 is 4. So yeah,
So 5.
take your 5 bonus.
5 bonus. Okay.
And
And this
Mr.
is
Mutant.
on
This-
Panda. He's distracting Panda,
Correct.
flying around Panda.
Tectonic and Panda are just punching each other, and Cosmic Ray's whipping and zipping around Panda. So they're doing a 2-on-1 on Panda, leaving you a 2-on-1 with Master Yi and Juya.
Sounds good. All right. I'm going to Mind Blast Panda.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's my action. And I can speak at the same time. I'm dazed.
Yeah.
Conversation appears to be too scary. Tectonic, get her.
Ooh.
What do we got? Mind Blast. That's a 20 exactly.
That's definitely a hit. So what do I do here?
Mind Blast. Pow, pow. 21. That's
All
what
right.
you need for resistance.
And
Will resistance.
Will resistance. So which is the way to go against Panda. His toughness is 24, but his will is 7. Oof. But I rolled a 14, so that's 21, and so no effect.
Cool. I rolled a 21 too behind my little shield of protection.
Shield of lies.
Lies. Okay, so that is going to open up a new round of combat here. This will be round 3, 4,
5.
7.
15.
All right, so the initial roll of beat is 11.
Hey, I won.
Hey, I won.
Everybody wins.
too.
Everybody wins. All
We're
right.
winners today.
All right, Grug. So you get your plus.
So
a
plus
million.
5 this
Yeah.
time, which means I'm at 13. Yay, rolled a nat 20.
Oh, that's woohoo! Solid.
Are you punching that same guy again?
Yeah.
Tectonic!
Okay, so your punches. You said 10.
26.
So 11. 11 plus 15 is 26. He has a 24 toughness, and I rolled a 20, so that's a 44 toughness.
And then as my movement, I'm going to move toward
Juya,
Jade U.
the Jade Lotus.
Jade U Ya.
I mean,
U Ya.
Grug.
Jade hoo-ha.
Maybe that'll get through. Grug, smash!
I'm
As
already
I'm
moving.
pointing at her.
I'm moving. Grug say okay. Grug say okay. Jeez.
Okay. Cosmic Ray.
You weren't responding to Tectonic. I think that's what it was.
It's had to have been it.
Hearing everything going on, I'm going to start focusing on the Jade Flower lady.
So everybody's moving to the Jade Lotus.
Yep.
All right, so what do you do?
I'm just going to tickle her.
Same old, same old?
Yep. So that is a 26.
Woohoo! So that's another plus 5 or whatever it was last time
Okay.
for your next action. And Mr. Mewdeal.
I gotta Mind Blast this dummy again.
Yeah, because you
that's my
see
choice.
both of them start moving over to Jade Lotus. Panda's obviously going to give chase. So.
Yep. Let's blast him in the mind.
Okay.
That's a 3 on the dice.
Plus your 2 hit, and you have to. 18 is the number to hit.
Oh, so close. 14.
So yeah, you mind blast, but yeah,
I rolled a 3.
yeah, the mind bullets hit the wall behind him, and
He's moving too fast.
he is a big, fast moving panda.
Why didn't
So-
you summon a cage around him?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna fall onto
Or Mystic Mind him.
so
Always works.
Mystic Binding. What could go wrong? All right, Juya. Juya is going to attempt mind control. That's actually a difficult thing to do, but she's going to attempt to do it on Tectonic.
Oh,
So that
nice knowing you guys.
reduces
Master Yi.
reduces the difficulty a little bit. Let us see exactly what we need to roll here.
Can my 5 bonus go to his will save?
It would go against her, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can either do it to hinder them or to help an ally.
Gotcha. And since I specified that I was helping,
Right. All right. So this is a automatic, just visual perception, so she can automatically get it. So it's just a resistance, which is a willpower DC of 24.
Balls.
I had 6. I rolled a 14.
So 20.
24.
So that's failure by 1 degree of failure. So she actually doesn't control you, but she stuns you. Basically, you just kind of stop in your tracks and cannot act for your next. Actually, it's not a stun; it's a disabled for 1 round.
She takes control of his leg.
Well, she just basically knocks him down, so not immobilized, but like she takes him out for 1 round of combat. So he misses his entire next round, but he doesn't have to like roll to come out of it. All right, so Panda, after successfully dodging that masterful mind blast from Mr. Mutiel,
So good.
punches at the back of Tectonic, and that's going to be a hit. That's a 27. So
Hit.
Go ahead and make a toughness resistance of 28.
You got a tough butt.
Yeah, I do. 37.
Okay, so yeah, he does knock you down. You don't take any damage,
A
but
jacked ass.
you kind of got startled, stunned, or whatever, and then Panda comes behind you and just smashes you, and you fall flat on your face to the floor. Okay, but you take no damage.
Okay.
And then Master Yi, seeing that things are not going your way, but not necessarily going his way either.
Can I speak?
Master Yi.
Can I?
Okay.
Okay. Let us cease this. You are behaving no different than the gods you rebel against. There you go. That's what you get. What does he do?
Slapped him with knowledge.
Yeah, he did. He's like, I do not know how to process these feelings. I'm going
He's
Mexican.
Being in the heat of battle.
He's gonna
Shoot me with eye beams.
Mind bullets. No, he does sort of a punch in the air, like an energy punch.
To Tectonic, right?
Nope. From a distance. Basically, you talk too much. And, he kind of punches you from across the room kind of thing. But the energy force misses horribly. That coat rack you had designed, which is still kind of behind, just shatters. Blows up into me. He has his punch is so powerful it shattered that coat rack.
Wow. Yeah. That's made of wood.
Was it?
Mental wood.
You can't say mental wood, Nate.
That's the only kind of wood that.
Is that as dirty as it sounds?
And so now we're on to the round with this one. All right, initiative time, and we got a 9.
Yeah, I won.
I won.
Lose.
Aha.
All right,
I can't do anything. Why did I roll?
Tectonic. You're okay.
But I got to not do anything first. So
That's right.
Yeah.
You were the first to not do anything. Mr. Mutiel lost. So Cosmic Ray.
Okay, I'm going to fly around Lotus and hinder her.
Okay, so go ahead and do the same process, but instead of the bonus to some.
That is a 20.
All right, which is 2 degrees.
Sorry, 22.
3 degrees, so that'll be a 4 penalty to any action she wants to do, which is to mind control onto Tectonic again. As he's down, she's basically trying to mentally dominate him, to take control of him.
Grug-like.
So you need to make a DC of, 19 now? No. What is it, 3? 3 bonus? Or 3
4.
4 penalty? Yeah, he made it by 3, which is a 4 penalty. So DC is 20 instead of 24.
Made it.
Okay.
25.
Ooh. So you're fine. Next round you get to be your full self. And she's like confused as to why this big dumb guy's not doing what she wants.
He said the safe word.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Pineapple.
All right. Master Yi. He is upset that this isn't going his way. So
It's not going his way.
it's true.
It's at a standstill.
He's flustered, so he is going to float up into the air. He just kind of floats up into the air off of his chair, and does sort of it's an AE blast of heat damage, which I believe Tectonic. I think you're immune to heat, aren't you?
I don't know. Sure.
One of your
let's go with yes.
immunities.
Yeah, why not?
Because I remember your
Cold
character.
damage, heat damage, fatigue.
So yeah. So everybody but Tectonic, and this includes Panda and Juya. So everybody needs to make a fortitude of 26. 26.
That's not happening. 24.
Oh, God. I failed it. I rolled a 5 plus 7, so 12.
So that's 3 degrees of failure from Cosmic Ray. 1 degree from Mr. Mutiel. So, Mr. Mutiel, you take 1 hit of damage and you're dazed again.
Oh, for the love of God.
All right. 3 degrees of failure on Cosmic Ray means he is staggered. You take 1 hit of damage and you have the condition of staggered.
Dazed and hindered.
Which means you're dazed and hindered, so you only get 1 action next round, and your movement is 1 rank slower. And then it doesn't seem to affect Panda. However, Juya goes flying into the wall. He blows because he was pretty close to her, and she kind of flies down and slides under the ground and up against the wall. His blast hurt her pretty bad. Okay. Panda. So, seeing the explode, and Panda just reaches down and grabs Tectonic. He's going to try and grapple Tectonic since this punching thing, they seem to be at a wash. So his attack check is against your parry is 17.
Miss.
All right, so
By 1.
He fails to grab you. And Juya does not get to act because she is crumpled up over on the floor.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot for her.
All right, Mr. Mutiel.
I'm going to move towards the other door.
The one that was
That's
on the
not-
other...
yeah.
Not the one Tectonic came through. but
Yeah,
the
not
other
the one he
Okay.
Kool-Aid Man threw. Mind Blast, the guy that's trying to pick up Tectonic.
Okay.
We'll stick with the Mind Blast. There you go.
I think you were dazed, though, right?
Oh.
So you only get to either move or do a standard action. but
You
not
are
both.
correct. We got to put the panda down. Ye, end this needless conflict. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Makes that sound dramatic.
Yeah. Okay, so what is the damage your Mind Blast does? I have to roll... Oh,
It's a 6 damage.
plus 15, so
21.
21. And I got an 11, so 2 degrees of failure. Bloom! 2 degrees of failure makes him dazed and takes a hit. So he has penalties to his stuff next round. Well, actually, for the rest of the combat. And he only gets 1 action next round. Similar to what you had this round. All right, so go ahead and start a new round up here. The number to beat is 9 again.
I won.
Beat it.
Winner.
Okay.
So I'm going to get up.
Okay. You stand and...
I'm going to punch Panda.
Okay, you kind of turn around and...
Got a 20.
That's a hit. And so 26 is his number. He has a toughness of 24, so I need to roll a 2 or better. But I have a 1 penalty, so now I need to roll a 3 or better.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9, so
Dang it.
yeah. Punch.
It's close.
Doesn't do any damage, just kind of hits him and knocks him a little bit as the exchanges will continue. Flying over to Cosmic Ray. So Jade Lotus, it looks like she's incapacitated. She's that blast, her proximity to Master Yi when he did it, kind of took its toll on her.
Took her out of the fight for a minute.
It seems so.
Okay, then I'm going to fly over to Panda,
Okay.
and that's it.
Oh, because you were dazed. All right. So you go back over to Panda to interfere with him again next round, or what have you. Mr. Mutiel.
Door.
Okay.
Mind Blast Panda. Yeah, so move to the door. Mind Blast the panda again.
Okay.
And shout at Mr. Yi while in combat. Simply communicating with me is far less dangerous. Mind Blast. Oh, that's a weak roll.
Oh, you only need to hit.
19.
That's a hit.
Yay!
All right, so
21 damage.
21 again, and
Will.
he has a 7. 22. So, yeah, Mind Blast for no effect.
And can I open the door? Is it locked? What? Or we'll find out next week.
Yeah, you get to the door, you open it up. Mind blasting and talking. Open it up. A quick glance reveals a hallway that runs perpendicular to the door opening up.
Does it connect to the other door?
I guess you can shoot a quick look down there, and yes, it does.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and have Master Yi, because you all won that round. Master Yi sees you going through the door, and he says, "You are leaving your friends here to die?" As he shoots a power fist punch over at Tectonic. But I rolled a 13 against your Tectonic's dodge.
Yay, miss.
All right, and then Panda will continue to... God, I rolled a 1. So
Miss.
that's a miss also, regardless. So yeah, Panda is fighting, punching back and forth. That just continues on.
Is Juya still down?
Yeah.
Looks unconscious, possibly. Okay.
So we're going to go to round... The number to beat is 12.
I lost.
I won.
Winner!
Okay, Tectonic.
I'm gonna punch Panda
Punch Panda in the...
in the penile parts. Punch Panda in the penile parts.
Way to G-rate that. Nice
Thank
work.
you. Thank you. How do you feel about a 25?
That's solid. Good job. All right, so his...
Roll a 1. Roll a
Well, 1 or 2 or
3.
3 would be... how about a 4?
Damn.
I rolled a 4. So yeah, you almost did damage to him that round. Almost. Yeah, the two bricks are just going to town on each other and no effect. So Mr. Mutiel.
He's showing no interest in wanting to talk. I'm gonna Mind Blast, I guess, one last time on the Panda.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot. Start with that. See what this goes. Oh, for sakes. That's another 3, so 14.
All right, that's a miss.
Is he dumb? He's not that dumb. I'm gonna step into the hallway. Where does this hallway go? Still in the door. I'm
Okay.
assuming it's just a hallway right immediate at the...
Correct. And you see there are several doors on the opposite wall of this hallway.
Are any of them broken?
No, one of them is open though. Kind of by the other door down toward the other end of the hallway.
Can I open the closest door?
Yeah, you just kind of go through this into the hallway, across to the door, and open it up.
Yep.
All right. So opening the door reveals a room that you can't really even see into because of just a massive amount of, like, looks like strands, perhaps spider webs, filling this room. There is a small tunnel, kind of like, you know, like you ever look at a spider web and you see kind of like they make that tunnel that they are down in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of those. But it's, you know, it's about the size enough for like a large dog.
Okay.
So you could go down into that tunnel, or you could just close the door.
Why would I do that?
Oh.
Just light it on fire.
I do know
With your light.
spiders seem to be a theme, correct?
Yeah, they-
From these two gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's scorpions.
From the two. Where is it? Oh, yeah, it's scorpions. I forgot. That's right. I was lied to. Yeah, let's close the door. We'll just
Okay.
call that good for now.
we just close that door. That's good. It's a big spider. So it is their turn. Panda begins, you know, or continue. I guess he doesn't begin. He continues punching at you and at Tectonic. And go ahead and roll because I hit number 27 or parried.
How many words are you going to use in that sentence?
28 is your number to hit with your toughness bonus.
Made it.
Okay. So Master Yi is going to do an energy punch at the energy formed cosmic ray zipping around. Oh, but he's going to miss though. Yeah, he hit dodge of 11.
Yeah, that's a miss. Sorry.
Okay. So, and Juya's down, so cosmic ray.
I'm gonna call for Mr. Mutiel to come back. Mutiel, come back! We need you! And then I'm gonna fly up around Yi and disable him.
Okay.
However many degrees I can get. Not much. That is a 16.
So that's 2 degrees, so that's a 3 bonus to Someone attacking. Oh wait, you
3
were
penalty to him.
3 penalty to him. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start a new round up. The number to beat is 18.
I lost.
I lost.
Loser.
Okay. Yeah, you're buzzing around Master Yi, and he's like, ah! And he is actually just going to use his heat vision, which is an automatic successful hit. And you have a dodge DC of 20, but your bonus of 3 that you gave him there, Cosmic Ray, means you only have a dodge of 17 that you need to make. So whatever your dodge is plus your roll
I got an 11.
total,
Yes.
Yeah.
you failed. So that means you take the full effect of the heat ray, which is 25 toughness. So basically, your roll was to see if you got to take half damage.
Gotcha.
But you failed your roll, so you take the full blast, which is a 10 damage plus the 15 for 25 against your toughness.
24.
So you're not dazed. You do take 1 hit of damage, and that is it. So,
Okay.
and then Panda will continue punching. We know how this is going to go, just back and forth, no progress. But he is not very smart, so he's just going to continue to wail on you. He's having a hard time. He's getting angry. He's having a hard time understanding why his punches are not hurting you.
As am I.
So he hits, and you need to make a 28 toughness, and you have a 20.
Ooh, 27.
So you do take a hit of damage. Right after we said all that, you actually wind up taking a hit of damage.
Wow.
Haha!
All right. Now he gets angry.
All right, losers of initiative.
Do we want to distract from Mind Blast?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to distract Panda.
Okay.
I'm going to tickle him.
Can't steal mine.
All right. I'm going to...
Clap your thighs together in front of him.
Point over there and go, look, an airplane or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Just-
Yeah, point in a random direction and be like, wow, what is that? Grug wonder what that is over there.
so go ahead.
Roll the 3. Oh, and I use my best attack, right? 11.
So 11 total, which is 1 degree of success. So that's a 2 bonus.
Okay, and then I'm going to fly around,
Okay.
trying to get the next hit on him as best as I can. Oh, there it is. And that is a 20.
Which is 2 degrees again. So, Mr. Minuto, you gonna peek back in and do a mind blast at Panda?
Now I'm going to go open another door.
Okay.
Aw. Boo.
Yep, yeah. Float right back to the door, and yeah, mind blast that panda.
And you get a 5 bonus on your 2 hits, so you're probably gonna hit him here.
Oh, probably. We'll see. Come on, 1. Yeah, 19 plus whatever. Oh, sorry. I looked at my wrong thing. 21 plus the
Plus
bonus.
5, 26, and he has a dodge of 18. So that's a solid hit. So go ahead and tell me what damage is.
21.
And it's a
Will.
Will. That is 3 degrees of success.
Uh-oh. He's in trouble.
He is taking another hit, and now he is staggered. Okay, so he's got 2 hits on him, and he's staggered. Now, as with an opponent that is staggered, if you can stagger them again in the next round, he is incapacitated. Just so you know. But he is staggered, which means he is dazed and hindered, so he gets, only 1 action, and he has a penalty to his move. But he hasn't been moving. He's just been standing there toe-to-toe with Tectonic fighting, so you can predict what's going to happen next round with him. All right. New round. So we got a 25.
Failed.
Lose. Okay, so Panda punches. The punching Panda powerhouse. So he has a 2 penalty, so that is going to be a total parry of 23.
Hit.
Okay.
And I passed it.
Okay, so no damage. And then Master Yi, seeing that Juya's down and all 3 of you are kind of ganging up on Panda, decides to throw in his energy punch into the fray whilst floating up in the air, so that Tectonic can't get at him. All right, so the energy, I rolled a 20 again. Kapow! That's a solid hit. Didn't really say who I was punching at. We're going to go with Cosmic Ray. Cosmic Ray, you take, that is a 31 toughness. Ouch!
Gross. Now, what kind of punch is this?
This is a It would be just a force, like a punch, like a force punch.
Okay. I rolled a nat 20.
Really?
Yep.
And your toughness is 12. Not that it matters, because a natural 20 is a success. But even if it wasn't, that's 32 against his 31, so you take no damage. That's a first, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Yep. I didn't go down in a fight. Hooray!
All right, you guys.
I'm going to fake punch at him just to psych him out, to distract him.
Okay.
Are you going to yell psych?
No, then he'll know.
Psych!
23.
Okay. So that is 3, so that's a 4 bonus so far.
I'm just going to fly around tickling.
The Tickler. That's your
We're changing Cosmic Ray's
Cosmic
name.
Ray, the Tickler.
I got a 21.
21. So that is 3 more, so 4 more, so 8.
And I will assist as well.
For who? We're all assisting for each other.
It's just continually assisting. We're just building up
He's so
to this
distracted.
one powerful attack.
Hadouken. All right.
Mind Blast.
What's that?
Mystic
What's that?
Binding.
Yeah, Mystic
Mystic
Binding.
bind him.
Oh, that'd be a good time.
Don't mystic bind him,
You
please.
guys really want me to.
Please.
I'm going to put him in a cage. I'm going to conjure some steel bars around him.
A bucket on his head.
All right, let's try to knock him out. No whammies.
Body blow. So you get plus 8.
Oh, that's 14 then total, plus 11.
Solid
There you
hit. All right, and he's got to make a 21. So if I roll, if it's 3 degrees of failure, which would be 10, so ta-da! I rolled a 2. That's 9, so
Nice.
that's 3 degrees of failure. So the Mind Blast takes him down. And
Nighty night.
he just kind of like gets mind jolted by Mr. Mutiel and collapses to the ground. All right, so Master Yi, seeing all of his minions defeated, he slowly starts floating to the ground, and he looks over, looks at all 3 of you, and he says, "It seems that you have defeated me, but you would have failed had Dijun not intervened."
I blast him with my eyes.
I'm going to go over and punch him.
I'm going to tickle him.
Yeah, he has apparently ceased his hostilities with you now.
It's a friendly tickle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He giggles. He says, it would seem that I will be trapped here for all of eternity. But maybe in another 1,000 years I will rise again.
I don't understand. Now you want to talk.
Well, Tectonic's going to be kind of looking at Mr. Mutiel, waiting for the signal to go. Kind of has his fist clenched and ready to go, but it's really up to him.
I mean, you started talking to him.
Well, I tried 6-7 times and then stopped. Correct. I don't know. I'm going to point to the door behind me and look at Grug and Ovak and spider webs. Just say that to them, pointing back at that door.
Huh?
You mean scorpion webs?
So as you guys begin discussing, the Dijun figure reappears. And he's standing, he kind of appears next to Master Yi.
Perhaps 1,000 years will give you the time, Yi, to set your aggressions aside.
Okay. And as Dijun appears and you say that, Dijun kind of looks, Master Yi kind of hangs his head in defeat, and Dijun looks over at you after seeing Master Yi, and he says, "You must depart, for this prison is not for you, it is for him."
Show us the way.
And yeah, he just sort of waves his hand as you're
But spiders.
Mr. Mewtwo, you're gesturing with confusion as Dijun waves his hand, and a bright flash of light blinds you all momentarily, and you regain your vision, and you are standing in your headquarters with two people
God damn it.
unconscious on the ground, basically right beside you. One of them you recognize as the woman that she was before she turned into Juya. The
lady of the night.
The courtesan.
Yeah, I thought her name was Juya. It was, I think.
Oh yeah,
Juya.
before she was the Jade Lotus.
The
right?
Jade, there you go. Yep.
And a rather large-looking. He looks like he's like a professional wrestler or something. But right, obviously
Respect.
it was like the panda before he was turned into or awoken as the panda. But yeah, they're both lying on the ground like unconscious, and you're standing back in headquarters, and Master Yao is there because you kind of go back and you're in the headquarters, and Master Yao he's very startled as you just materialize back in the same room as him. Were you successful in defeating Master Yi?
Successful in another 1,000 years of imprisonment. We are here thanks to Dai Jun. Is that correct?
Dijun?
That's not correct then.
But yeah, he's like, Dijun? He made himself present?
Correct.
You are very fortunate.
I'm gonna high five Grug.
Grug confused. Did we win?
I don't know.
Grug either.
Yes, I got the impression Daijun was going to imprison him for another 1,000 years.
Yeah, and with that, Master Yao kind of like mixed emotions, because that also means he's here for 1,000 years. He's like, oh, I suppose it is for the best. We must make sure that Master Yi never returns. So as that dialogue is going, Grug, you notice over at the control panel, there's like a pulsing purple light that's drawing your attention.
Ooh.
And as you look over at it, you see the light is actually coming from a gem or jewel, obviously the stone.
I'm going to go over and grab it.
Yeah, it's kind of pulsing in purple, which is your signal.
Cup it in both hands and walk slowly back over to Ovac, holding it up.
Okay?
Grug found the gem.
Do I see this thing?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
We need to get away as fast as we can.
Grug? How would I... I'll turn to Mr. Mutiel. Grug, think this gem take us home. Grug, excited to go home.
Here's to hoping your next leap is the leap home. I don't recognize this thing, I assume, at all.
Right, this is a new thing. You have never seen this before.
But spiders!
Scorpions.
There were so many doors.
Grug say, remember, spiders tie into Loth, the evil goddess of worlds.
Yeah, and Grug, I mean, you can take this time to explain what...
The conversation that I had.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically exactly like that.
Just like that.
That doesn't sound like a Grug conversation
And
at
for
all.
listeners at home, that was not post-edited at all. I actually did that, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, that was
I'm
good.
pretty damn proud of myself.
It sounded entirely artificial. Well, it did. It was great.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like you synthesized a sped up. Yeah. What? So many questions. So many questions. I'll looking at the gem. Purple pulsing. Seems we're dealing with forces I have yet to fathom. On the off chance your pursuit of Loth is not complete. 2 pieces of advice. So I hold up 2 fingers again. Ordinarily, my friends, don't be so quick to reveal your true identities. Try to play the role of the person you've inhabited. And number 2, I guess 1 piece of advice. Goodbyes are not forever, nor are they the end. They're just a way of saying I miss you until we meet again.
Wow. Poet, and he didn't even know he was rhyming those words.
Gay.
Who was? He didn't say no homo. Yeah, so it is gay.
No homo.
Oh, okay. It's not gay then.
Duh. I miss you guys. Grug, Ovac.
Grug think that poem's awkward. He's going to start walking away towards the rec room to look for some popcorn. Which is where you just follow me. Be like, hey, what are you getting? Popcorn? Illustrate. And we just take off.
You guys can't be near me when you do this?
No, anybody in the area jumps with us.
I will also join you. I feel like some popcorn as well. Let's go. Move faster.
We should do a shuffling our feet quickly.
Yep. So yeah, we go through the door, and as it like shuts or closes or whatever it does, then I'm just gonna say, illustrate.
Okay.
That's the magic word. Did I hear this?
No, we walked off away from you.
The door's shut, and you can't hear it.
You're in the rec room? But there's cameras. Okay, so I know. I know. For later. It's for later. It's science, dudes. Science.
All right. So after you say illustrate, the usual, it sort of kind of goes black as your spirit or your life force leaves the bodies that you were in, and you find yourself momentarily weightless and tumbling with you're all disoriented. So as your senses come back, you have a feeling that your bodies aren't Ovac and Grug. You're in new bodies in a new place. You didn't go back to your original bodies. And right as that realization comes, flooding in, you hear a loud roar. And then we'll find out what happens next week.
Aww.
I got a question. How can you be fancy and insignificant in a top hat? It's just not possible.
Well, on a serious note, though, we want to thank Mike for coming out and playing with us for this section of our podcast.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
We really enjoyed having you, and
Thanks for having me.
We might be seeing him again. So
I had tons of fun.
Post in the comments and likes and stuff about Mike and all the things you like about Mike, because you like Mike and Ikes and Tykes. All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
And trikes. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Mike. If you like Mike, he rides a trike, eating Mike and Ikes.
But he's not a dyke. He's not a dyke.
For a little tykes.
Whoa.
Sometimes he likes to be a dyke.
Stopping water, like a small dam.
Right. Very small.
Does he use a pike?
Michael motorcycle.
Whoa. It's classy.
I don't know. I thought we were playing the rhyme game.
All right, I'm cutting us off now.